What's up, fish tank people? Dustin's Fish Tanks, bringing it to you on a Tuesday. How the hell is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you can hear me okay and see me okay on this wonderful YouTube live stream. And gotta tell you, I'm real stoked. The weather just got a little overcast here, but it was absolutely beautiful, and I see spring is slowly trying to spring out on this mofo, and I'm stoked about it. So I got to bring it to you all and show you a little pond action. We're going to do a little Q&A today. Also got some fun snails to show you. Denver was amazing. And yeah, in a minute here, my boy Josh is going to bring out a bunch of snails I'm talking about. Today's a Q&A Tuesday. It's also a $20 minimum Tuesday, so you all can check that out. And yeah, I got my dude Matt here in the mix. He's going to grab he's the guy who's been editing the past couple videos of mine. And yeah, we're having a good time, and so we're gonna roll with Q&A style. I do have some stuff I want to show with the pond, but I want to know what Q&A or what questions you all have. Dustin's freaking fish tank people, what's going on? It's working good, so I'm gonna pass this to you, dude. Swatch this around. Flip that up, brother. Rip the swap. You got me? See how good Matt is here. All right, folks. What are the questions we got brewing right now? I want you all to know I got my wonderful my wonderful Burton pullover dirty, trying to reach the market to write that stupid Q&A thing. What's up? What are the questions? Let's go.
Are you excited for the shrimp order tomorrow from Combs Aquatics?
Yeah, good. I'll talk about that for a minute. Yeah, so I talked. Rob from Flip Aquatics, I finally talked him into doing a big ass import. So we got a big ass import of shrimp coming in. I got like 1,000 Amanos myself and like 500 something. I don't know. I got a ton of Amanos and a ton of Neocardinia shrimp coming in. So I'm stoked. I'm glad that he's the one footing the bill, or not footing the bill, but I'm helping pay for it. But I'm glad that he's the one dealing with customs, because customs is a pain in the ass, as they should be. But yeah, it should be pretty good. And then that's coming this weekend is my live event too. So we're gonna have a bunch of crazy stuff. I got a bunch of my own shrimp from my own suppliers in, snails, whatever. So click the links around here to check out that live thing this Saturday, Lexington. $10. I've been selling tickets all day today too. It's been kind of dope. So what other questions, folks?
Are there any freshwater crabs that can go into a tank?
I don't mess with freshwater crabs. I've always found them get out. We bought a bunch from a while back. I haven't messed with them. Don't know enough about them to really tell you.
All right. Is the size of the gravel very important in a dirted tank?
Absolutely. Small grade gravel, like fine grade, call it play sand, is too small. It traps gases, traps anaerobic conditions will be made underneath the substrate if it's too small. If it's too large, you just got to use a little bit more. The ideal gravel size for me in a dirted tank is a BB gun size BB. You guys familiar with that? Like, I don't know, like 2-3 millimeters. Something like that. That's the ideal size. Now if you're dealing with like carpeting plants, you might go a little bit smaller. Like I have a baby tears tank in the greenhouse I'm going to show you in a minute that has pool filter sand. And then if you were doing like a goldfish or a cichlid tank, you'd want to use a little larger grade of gravel, but you'd more of it too. And more, when in doubt, use larger grade too.
All right, and back to the shrimp real quick from Combs Aquatics. They're wondering, is he QTing the shrimp for you, or will you get them right away?
He's gonna quarantine them well, I don't know. He's supposed to be getting them Thursday, so I think he's just gonna bring them right down to me, and then I'll sit on them for whatever. So it doesn't make sense to acclimate them twice. I think he'll probably just take them and just fill them in a bunch of the same TDS water and bring them on down. Be my guess. Not sure yet.
All right, we got a question coming in. Please forgive me here. Will Autosynclis and Bristol Nose Plecos go well together?
I mean, yeah, they don't really bother each other. I'd prefer Bristol Nose over Autos, because Autos, while they eat algae good, they're not very big. So I'm a Bristol Nose fan over Autos. But yeah, they'll go together fine.
All right, and does trimming jungle val cause it to melt?
No. Trimming jungle val, jungle val likes a hard cut. So like if jungle val is a foot tall, I like to cut it like 3 inches from the surface. That'll make it grow thicker, but it doesn't melt when you cut it. You probably change something, either a temperature swing or your water parameters. But the nice thing about jungle val is it melts back quickly, so don't worry about it. It's like the fast melter regrower of all plants.
Alrighty, fantastic. We got a question from Christy. Are you going to get a new rock in for substrate to purchase? Having a hard time finding some good stuff.
I have. Great segue to. All right, so let's show it real quick. Follow me. All right, so I have this. I haven't put it up on the site, but like I have a ton of this rock right here. If you can show that, that looks really good wet. That's actually a monster I'm gonna put in. Let's walk back here real quick. Follow me. Yeah, I'm out of aquascaping rocks. I was actually thinking about driving to North Carolina tomorrow to get more, but I do have these, Christy. If you want to check these out, this is the same style, and then I sell these right here. Don't get that. But these and then these right here. People are asking about aquascaping rocks. Oh, Josh on the queue. What's up, my man? So those would be the aquascaping rocks. Please excuse all the trash. We've thrown away some stuff. So yeah, I don't know if that helps, but thank you, Josh. What other questions we got?
Let's see. Best plants for a brackish tank?
Anubias does well in brackish. So does Javasbird. I've never kept a brackish tank, but that's just what I've heard. What else?
All right, let's see. Is the extension to the koi pond that you're planning on doing going to be bigger or smaller than the current pond?
What the fuck kind of question is that? Why would I make it smaller? Yeah, no, I was just trying to say like the next part. Now, I'm gonna actually, it's gonna cost as much money to dig it out deeper back here. Like it costs as much money to dig out this and then re-dig it out and redo it here than it would to do new down here. So I could actually double the size of my pond by putting it down here. I think that's what you meant, like if I could do a smaller add-on. No, when I redo it, I'm gonna spend the extra money to make it bigger and deeper up here as opposed to just like going down here on fresh ground, because this is where the least predators are. It's close to the house. My dog's nearby, and I can view those suckers from my inside my porch. So like I want to have it close and deep as shit and big in here. So when I redo it, it's going to be extra work to dig out all this already existing decent looking pond. But in the end, it'll be worth it because then I'll have like, you know, 30-inch, really expensive koi swimming right up next to me. And I don't have to worry about as much with predators as well. So that's the goal. Have them close by, because if I have them down here, then you start worrying about herons and stuff like that. And my neighbors actually got attacked by a heron. So good question. Sorry for the smart ass remark. Make it smaller. All right.
We just got a notification that our battery level is getting
All right.
low.
Well, we'll go fast then.
Alrighty, fantastic. All right, we got I've got a sand bottom, but my plant roots don't grow down in the sand, but grow out of the sand.
It's because they hate the sand, because there's something anaerobic going on in the sand.
Okay. How will you know if a cabinet can support the weight of a fish tank?
You don't. I mean, do the math. A gallon of water weighs like 4 pounds, plus your substrate. Add it up. Beef it up. How low are we on battery? 10, 20?
10.
All right, do me a favor. Hand me the camera, and then go get a charger out of the garage. Josh will have one. And then we'll unplug this right here. Hey, everybody, it's me again. How's it going? It's good to have people helping me with these. What else, you folks, you freaks? When are you coming to St. Louis? I'll be in St. Louis May 5th or whatever. Can Anubias caught before they recover completely from 100% melt? Leaves dropped. If the rhizome is still like firm, yes. If it's soft, no. Got that? All right. Good question. Hello. Do you decide if you're gonna add clownless to 220? Steven, hey, what's up, dude? Got started this morning, brother. Appreciate it. Yo, that Manzanini is not gonna ship till next week. Tom Barr's slow playing me on the shipping the driftwood. It's coming though. No, I'm gonna put the loaches in with the no maintenance tank. I'm gonna put them in there. I actually have like a dozen loaches in the greenhouse right now. Whole nother video, whole nother thing. Why so salty? I'm just salty. Sorry. When are you coming to Michigan? I don't go north of the Ohio. I try not to go north of the Ohio River unless it's after like Memorial Day. Tried to order some boost today, but it was out of stock. When we have more, what do you? I'll have tons of it at the event this weekend, Seth. Yeah. What boost was out of stock? How can I get my hands on some of those rocks? Am I going backwards here? You can plug that. Go ahead. You got to be quick about it. All right, cool. Stick that in the bottom there. Here. All right. Do you have any red clay in stock? I should have tons of it. Where in St. Louis? You'll notice I unplugged the pond for you all. Let's see here. We're live. Cool. Let's see. When am I coming to Texas? Not soon enough, actually. I got some companies and some friends down in Texas I would love to go visit. I've called the Aquarium Design Group. I'm trying to go down there to see them, but they're busy as hell. Hey Dustin, quick question. Do you have time? I have 2 platies, 2 males, 5 females. I've been living harmoniously for the last 2 years. Out of the blue, one of the males has become very aggressive. He's horny to the other male. That's it. That's easy, dude. You got enough chicks in that tank. You'll be fine. Add more plants. How do we know when we put guppies into a breeder box? I don't know. You got any fry? Put them in there. Hello from UK. Thanks for your vids. Cool. Appreciate it. Will you ever come down to Miami? Ooh, I used to live in Boca. I used to love going down to Miami. What else you got, folks? Let's go. You guys, well, here. I'm going to hand this over to you. Hold on, let's swap this out here. All right, switch that up. While the questions are piling up, I want to show these snails because I never have a lot of them in stock at once. But this is not a snail species Sunday, but I think these are cool. You got these down here? So I'm doing a lot with snails recently and been importing them good. I've got these. These are the ivories right here. So these are all ivories. By the way, today is $20 minimum Tuesday. And so I wanted to show these off because they're tight and I got a ton of them in stock. There's the tiger nerites. All right, so let's spread them out here. Tiger nerites right here, really good algae eaters. We got the zebra nerites right here, also super algae eaters. You see them sliding around there. And I got these new durian snails. Shout out to my man Josh for making me get these. And then I got these mysteries. Now the mysteries are better with different types of algae. They're like better for like cleaning off plants and like eating bacteria. They're really good with crenum. That's why I actually keep them with the crenum, because they just clean the crenum off, which is cool. They don't like being out and about right now. That's why it's all closed up. But yeah, a lot of fun. Then the blue ones, and then I got the mysteries and the durian. So I just wanted to show those. Durian's making a run for it. So yeah, you got what questions we got? Let's fire it up, dude. Love having Matt. Matt can do all the legwork. What else?
Let's see.
Everybody notices the pond is off now. We turned the waterfall off, unplugged it to have juice for you guys.
How do you propagate banana plants?
Never done it actually. Couldn't tell you. Don't know enough about that plant. I've kept them, but I haven't looked at them. I think you can just separate it at the stem though. I think it breaks off there. I could be dead wrong on that though.
All right. LR Brett's Aquatics. My invite to Indianapolis still stands if you ever want to see a badass fish room with over 160 permanent tanks.
Yeah. I need to get up there for that. Cool.
What's your dog's name?
Brave. She's
Brave.
terrible.
Have any knowledge with gold Stiphodon goby?
No, none. I got nothing for you on that.
Hello from Sweden.
Hello.
Will you be using any snails in the pond?
I'll probably throw some mystery snails in the pond. Yeah, why not? I want to see how big they can get. I mean, I've seen mysteries that big. I don't think the koi will mess with them. What I really want to do is throw a pleco in the pond. Problem is I got to get it out at the end of the season, which is tough to do.
All right, we got greetings coming in from Hawaii.
What's up? Aloha.
They want to see some koi.
Oh, shit. I got
Let's give them some koi.
There you go. Show them. There's the Sankey right there in the center. So that's my $300 Sankey. And then there's the Harawake right next to it, the bright orange metallic looking one. And then you got another Kohaku, which is a little fingerling I got last year, which is really good genetics to the left of the Sankey, the big one. That's a Kohaku. And then he's got a brother from the same batch who's going to be probably the best fish in this pond. And you can see the colors changing on him. So when I bought him, he was a little bit more red. Now he's getting like a split. He's got like a little 2 or 3 step or whatever going on. So it's fun to watch those evolve. And then I have more in there, but they're hiding in the cave. This fish cave, by the way, show this, dude. This fish cave goes back to as far back as that light. So when I've been in the pond, I can like extend my arm all the way back. It's actually pretty predator proof. There's the real nice Kohaku coming out of the front there. Him and the other guy are brothers. They're brothers. So yeah, show that. What other questions we got, brother?
Can I keep a Bircher in a 20-gallon tank?
Sure. Oh wait, no. Birchers get big.
All right.
I saw some fat birchers actually out in Denver.
Oscar from Sweden is wondering, when did you buy your first fish?
Aha, that's a whole video I'm actually scripting out. My first fish. I didn't buy my first fish. My first fish was like a goldfish from I think a carnival or a fair or something like that. But then I had like, my purchases were 14, something like that is when I started buying it myself.
What would be your first step to someone who's looking to take the switch over from artificial plants to live plants?
I mean, the biggest jump and the biggest leap that people have a problem with is understanding that plants, just like humans and fish, need to eat, and that you have to figure out a way to feed them at their roots where they eat, which is like the big divide, because it's like everyone's like, oh, I'm just going to put live plants in gravel, and that doesn't work. So you got to figure out a way, whether it's store-bought good substrate, or you do an inch of dirt underneath an inch of gravel, which I've got thousands of videos on. But you got to figure out that plants eat at their roots, and then once you can facilitate that, then you'll get new growth and easier growth with your live plants. Or you can buy live plants, put them in gravel, and just use a ton of fertilizers and have good lighting. But it's easier to do it ultimately with a good substrate level.
All right, fantastic. Let's see, Dustin, what centerpiece fish would you suggest for a 20-gallon tank? High with golden cherry barbs.
Oh, dude, angelfish, man. 20 high with angels, or a cool betta would look pretty sweet. Speaking of which, I gotta show you guys the betta fish I got out in Colorado in a little bit.
Do you have a good resource for plant identification?
Yeah. Kevin Allen, super nerdy dude, runs the APC Aquatic Plant Central, I think it is, and he has a plant finder. Just type in APC Plant Finder. You can find anything there. That's like his mission in life, is to identify plants properly.
All right, and will Bristol plecos do okay with convicts?
Yeah, no problem. I need to do a whole video on convicts too. They're great cichlid.
All right.
What else?
Water Sprite died out after flourishing for 3 months. Anything that negatively impacted Water Sprite that I might have missed?
Yeah, you probably ran out of. I don't know. I think that Water Sprite is a heavy calcium content plant, and then once that's all absorbed out of your water, it might have that might be what killed it. I don't know if you're growing it above or below, but I've always found Water Sprite to be a really, really heavy water column feeder. And it absorbed something entirely out of the water, so it grew great, and then all of that nutrient, whatever it was, stopped, and then that's what killed it. My guess. What else?
So first time doing a dirted tank in a 55. Would you think angelfish and clown loaches would do well?
Yeah.
After it establishes itself?
Yeah, after it establishes, yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, just make sure your gravel is like porous, or not porous, but like you have a lot of gas exchange. You want to make sure you have good gas exchange. Like I talked about earlier in this video, you want to have, BB gun size BB gravel or bigger.
All right. Shout out to Riser for subscribing.
Sweet. Thank you for your subscribing. Thank you for your liking and thumbs up the wonderful Q&A we're doing here. If you haven't subscribed, what the hell's wrong with you?
My aquarium suddenly become cloudy after feeding the fish. What's the solution?
You stop feeding the fish. I don't know. Yeah, you probably maybe had a algae bloom or something like that.
Can a sponge filter a tank?
Yes, all day. It's one of the better filters. Do me a favor. I'm gonna take the camera. I'm gonna show these guys some betta fish. Unplug that, replug that thing back in, and we'll roll. Hang on, folks. Wah, 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 wah. Hello. Y'all still there? Cool. I got the microphone checker. Did you plug that pond in? Yeah. Thanks, dude. Now hand those to Josh, would you? Cool. What else you got here? Let's see here. What are the dimensions of dirted tank? Anything? Wow, look at this Contra guy getting banned right away. Block. All right. What's going on? Why is my Oscar? He's on. That's what they do. What are your thoughts on African dwarf frogs? Downside of dirty tank, it's hard to move plants. Let's see here. How are all your pythos plants doing? Do you still use them all around the greenhouse? I do. We're good on that. Do you feed your tanks every day? No, I feed them every other day. How can shrimp be planted with neon tetras? Well planted. Yeah, for sure, all day long. My 2 angelfish started fighting the first time ever. Laid eggs, don't often currently lay eggs. 120-gallon tank, not overstock. Why do they all start to fight? Some sort of breeding behavior going on. Can I do a DIY air pump for my crayfish bowl? Sure. I've never done a good DIY air pump. Super chat feature is broken, trying and it won't work. Sorry. Don't know how to do it. Super chat, when we get off here, fix it out. Not for me. What do you have? What do you know about bugs in aquarium? I haven't seen you do any videos on them. I can do videos on them. I actually had the clown loaches just destroy a bunch of little bugs in there. What are the best plants for sand? Crypts would be it. What's up, BMTX? I've seen you on here before. What's up? How many times a week should I put potassium in my 125-gallon cichlid tank that has live plants? All the time if you have no shrimp, tons of it. Temperature in my greenhouse right now is a little under 70 degrees. Saying something about staying away from white ball ferts. What ferts not to add to the tank? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Is it possible to find giant apple snails? I don't know. Cichlids for a 36 bow front. Yeah, small ones. Hold on a second here. Start my tank. I'm enjoying this, but I have to pee. Hang on. Here. Stare at that.
What's up, everybody? It's Matt. I've been the one doing all the editing. So I want to know, guys, what can we do? What can we do? Any suggestions on video ideas, the editing flow, graphics, anything like that? Give me feedback, guys. I want it. What's up, Short? How's it going? Soundtrack. All right. Yeah, we'll definitely work on the soundtracks.
Get the fuck out of here. What's up, dude? Hijacking my stuff. More vid time. Hi, Matt. Everybody says hi. More beta stuff.
Right.
Matt, plans for the 25th. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice one on the 25th. I gotta link that up. Big thermometer. No, it's a freaking thing. Love it. Hey, we got the super chat working. Nice. Sweet. Love your vids. Always appreciate the advice. Cool. Thanks, Kyle. What's the is Crenum a slow grower? By the way, I did wash my hands. They're wet. You can see that. No? Maybe. Let's see here. Love your videos. Thanks, dude. Is Crenum a slow grower or am I just killing it? It's a slow grower. It likes ivory or whatever, like ivory snails or whatever. Clear it off pretty good. It's a super duper slow grower. It hates to be moved. Crenum in a 20 long. What happened? Yeah, that's fine. Crenum in a 20 long is fine. Should I not grow terrestrial plants if I'm growing plants in a tank? I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you're trying to grow, man. What's going on? Dustin just peed. That's right. Towards the end of the past few videos, music gets really loud. I do that on purpose. I edit that. Go ahead with the dirty tank. I like to make it loud. I like to piss people off at the end. Oh my God, the techno is so loud. Let's see here. Go ahead, a dirty tank. Use Miracle Grow. Should I add a small amounts of clay to boost the iron content? Or are we better off not doing too much? Yeah, no. You want to use 1 pound of dirt, 1 pound of clay per 20 gallons of water or whatever. And then I would, yeah, the clay has an iron binding ability, so it doesn't actually give you the iron, but it pulls the iron down. Will you be listing durian snails on the website? Hey, do me a favor. Hey, Matt. Yeah. Go ask Josh if the durian snails are on the website. They should be. Love and care. What's up? Dope Stubs. Wow, so you guys actually can pay to chat with me? That's retarded. That's awesome, but it's just like, all right, whatever, I'll take it. Hey D, want some really good red plants? Yo, Scottish Tomlinson, this freaking weekend, 7 simple, sexy red plants on a Sunday for you all. That's right. Oak leaves to lower the pH. Yes, John Lynch. I learned that from Mike Barber out in Maryland.
Durian snails are in.
Durian snails are on the website. Recently switched my substrate to EcoComplete. Pecos passed away a couple weeks ago after. Coincidence? I mean, I hate EcoComplete, so I'm going to say no coincidence. It happened. A 75-gallon good for Oscars and a blood parrot? Sure. Hello from Finland. What's the easiest way to breed narite snails? I don't know. I think narite snails need brackish at some point. I could be wrong on that. I don't know a lot about the breeding of narites. Put lily valley bulb in the hobo and the rockin'. Cool. Birchers and bristlenose? Absolutely. Can I breed mosquito fish with guppies? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you can't. Let's see here. Yeah. Can I add plants to a tank that has never had plants and keep fish in it? Absolutely, Zach. Predator tank with sand substrate. What's the safest cleaner I can put in it? I wouldn't use any cleaner, man. Just clean it yourself. What's the best carpet plants I can use for sand without using CO2? Right here, baby. This is all you gotta know. Baby tears, right there. I did a video on it on Sunday. All day long. Let's see here. I just hate EcoComplete because I think it like barely, even if used properly, EcoComplete barely ever like gives you just a step above gravel. So I mean, it's not even doing. And then if you use it over dirt, you have anaerobic conditions. Bring Java Moss St. Louis, you got it. How do you recommend reducing blackbird algae? Use water flow. Humming house. Humming house. Can't wait to order new plants. Get my tank running. From the Humming houses. Twin mommy line. Is that like Hum from college or Hum? Humbring houses. All right, twin mommy life. Love you. Let's do it. How do you recommend reducing BBA? I'll bring Java Moss St. Louis. Will Natans grow out the top of a 20? Nah, they like to stay underwater. Have you ever seen blue koi? I had a couple blue koi, not full blue koi. Will you keep dojo loaches in your pond? I could. That's not a bad idea. Have you ever been to Tom's Tropicals just north of Baltimore? No. What do you have winning the March Madness? I don't watch basketball. Kentucky, I guess, because I live in Kentucky. Hey, I'm in the McDonald's eating. Hello. What's up, Danny? Use a bucket to get big plecos. How can I get some algae in my tank for plecos? Can you do a shout out to my wifey, Anja? Tell her it's okay for me to get a monster tank. Anja, it's okay for your husband to get a big tank. Seriously, you'll like it. He'll do the dishes more. Ghetto tank series, I might. How often do I need to change water in a planted tank? 20% every week would make the world a happier place. How much dank dirt would you need for a 75 gallon? I would use, a 75 gallon, I'd use every bit of 50 pounds of dirt. Something like that. Anubius hostifolia versus Lancelot. I would take the Lancelot. Can I give my man Josh some credit? Come here, Josh. This is Josh.
What's up, fish tank people?
Josh is the man. Josh handles 68 orders almost by himself. Well, Jacob helped yesterday too. He's the man.
Jacob's the man.
Jacob's the man. Josh is doing a nice job. Josh will pull out 400 Anubius and count them for me, no problem. Dustin, can you put up live stream notifications? I have live stream TV guide on Facebook. I'm trying to create. Oh, wow. That'd be cool. What's your top pick since EcoComplete sucks? 55 gallon tanks and stuck with EcoComplete. Can we add anything to help? You're not stuck with EcoComplete. You just got to do the work. I would add clay to the bottom of the substrate. How did you come into this hobby? I'm an Aquarius. Me, Gary Lang, and Mike D from Trail Tropicals are Aquarius. It's not a coincidence. 8,000 subs away from 100,000. Yeah. Bob Merrill. More marketing videos, LOL. I got your email, Bob. You're the cheapest person I know, Bob. I'm surprised you paid $5 for that comment. Love you, dude. Glad to have you on here. I saw your old video. That's an old school video. Don't be ruining my thunder on the ShamWow, Bob. I love your comment, though. What light would you suggest for a 6 foot long, 30-inch deep tank? It's going to become dirted Planet South America tank. That's easy, man. My 72-inch standard double, in your face, free shipping. Read the reviews. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I'll put my light 60 days against any of those freaking lights on the planet. Bring it. Ever come to New Orleans? They invited me to go to one of the salt shows down there. I'm not going to go. People are saying, what's up, Josh? What's up? Hey, why don't you start getting stills of those red plants? Oh, you don't know what those are. Never mind.
Which one? I'll show them to you.
How do we come into this hobby? Aquarius, been into it. Dustin ordered Dwarf Sag, 4 Tiger Nerites, first time ordering. When should I expect wait time? In Chicago. Dude, if you just ordered, that should go out today. I don't know when you ordered. Let's see here. But, yeah, Chicago's easy, dude. We could ship that all the way up till Thursday. You ever kept marine? Nope. Quick list of best foreground pants. Dwarf Sag, number 1. Dwarf Sag, number 1. Baby Tears. Ultraanthurium Renaki Mini, if you're going to get crazy. What else is there? Crips of all kinds. Oh, did you get those snails? Oh, nice. Right there. Have you ever used fully aquatic 4-leaf clover? No. Can I get some Simon? Can I get some algae eating for my plecos? I would just feed them zucchini or whatever. I think they like that. Would you take rocks that have been in my tank, to add a good substrate, or would you just leave good substrate over the rocks? No, you'd put the substrate. You'd use just replace it all and use the good substrate. How do you remove diatoms? You wait. Hi. How do I water change my tap water in higher pH that's lower than the pH fluval stratum tank? You don't want to mess with pH too much, man. It depends on what you're trying to keep. But trying to mess with pH is hard, and you're gonna have swings and you're gonna kill fish. So I wouldn't messing with pH too much. What do you think about royal plecos? I love them. Cool, appreciate it. Me too. Netherlands. Thoughts on axolotls? I think they're cool. Opinions on crayfish? I think they're cool. Don't keep them. Do pink crypts stay pink? From what I've seen, yeah. Hey, Dustin, 60-gallon Planet tank, tap water, Kessel lights, daily water changes twice a week, CO2 ferts, terrible brown diatom algae. Any added phosphor? Any suggestion? Diatoms you just got to roll with, Nolan. They're going to go away eventually. Lights on 10-gallon water sprite. No fish. Too much. Now, Josh, you're good on that. All right, what would be the best way to start out? Remove all the nutrients from the water column to minimize algae bloom in the dirty tank. Big water changes, heavy water column floaters that are like Wisteria, water sprite, that float above the surface of the water.
Does your family have their own favorite plants and your own grown for them? Yeah, they do. My daughter Maya comes out here and is a real sweetheart with it. Buy red algae, green algae, dried sheets, pleckable, come eat them out of your hand. There you go. About white spot disease on my fish. Put a cure in the water. How long will it take for them to be cured? It depends on the fish. You got to heat them up. Heat them up. Raise the temps. Heat them up. Heat them up. Jungle Valley is the only thing left in my Oscar tank. Any ideas for plants that are very strong, grow fast? It's not going to happen in an Oscar tank. You want to get wire, like I sell, or I throw in with orders if you ask. And today's a $20 minimum, so you're going to get pitched. Then you put the wire and you strap on a Nubius, man. Wire that stuff up. The Oscars will leave it alone. Do a flip. I can't. Our clown knife's blind. I think they're almost blind. Let's see here. I'm looking forward to ordering some Anubias from you. Cool. Tank on. My Anubias is the shit. I get it straight from Africa. Why do you think my water keeps turning brown? Don't know. How's the no maintenance tank? I checked on it today, Christy. It's beautiful. I had people complimenting me in person, which I never see, which is tight. Planted the baby tears up. It's looking good. And it just needs a water change and another thing, and it's just rolling. And it will officially be no maintenance tank. Will I ever set up another reef? Not within the next 3 to 5 years. Thanks, bro. All right, folks. I am out of gas. Appreciate the super chats or whatever. That's fun. Didn't know I could get paid to do this. I clicked the button. Thank you, Bob Merrill, for your $5. Can't believe it's actually replied. I do. Look at this. Stack of orders. Got to get out. All right. Got to get that, too. There he goes. So, all right, folks. Best lights for 120-gallon tall, 24 inches, 60 inches long. My standard double all day long. I'll ship it internationally, too. Johnny Von Rossum, if you need it shipped internationally. Costs more. Thanks for the live stream. Thank you for being my subscribers. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And like this, thumbs up. And this is fun. I ate before, so I had more energy even though I had to pee. But it's okay. You guys are with me. Love ya. I'm out. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for telling Matt what to do with the editing of the videos. It is helpful. You'll notice more content coming out for me. Say bye to Josh.
Bye, guys.
Say bye to Matt.
Bye, fish tank people.
Tank on, everybody. I'm out. Later.